Let me get the recording.
Hmm.
Okay, we're good.
Okay. So, last time you pretty much spent most of your time exploring the stolen land. You found a gold mine. You also found a bridge where a dead man came out of the water to tell you that he wanted you to throw the stag lord's body in the water, in the river. You found a stash of gear after having killed a spider. And if I remember correctly, this is mostly it. You went back to Oleg's trading post. You went to see Boken the alchemist, bought some potions. And now you are making plans to assault the Stag Lord's fort to end it with the Stag Lord once and for all. So,
Well, we can't do that though.
Yeah.
No, you can't indeed. So, but let's say that's what you are going for now. And as you set up camp one night, and I'm gonna also switch maps for you.
Can we maybe prep a little more?
We should already be prepped. We were at a trading post.
There it's Vaylin and Yawnes are supposed to be there as well. There we go. So you make camp for the night. I think the grid isn't up to scale, but never mind. Okay, it must be useful this time.
Is this accurate though? Like, is there a little ridge right there?
Yes, the map is accurate.
I want to
Just
camp on
don't
a
pay
ridge.
attention to the grid.
That's fine. I was paying attention to the movable grid. I want to set up here.
Oh, I see the grid thing, yeah.
Alright.
So are we defending from
We're setting up
something?
camp.
No, you're just
okay.
setting up camp for the night.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do something about that, by the way?
Me?
Does this change anything?
It's a little darker.
Now it's dark.
Okay, good. So it's night, so okay.
It is not vibrant and sunny, no.
Indeed, so you set up camp. What do you want to do now? Do you talk? Do you make a meal? Do you
Yeah.
want to tell a story again?
I do want to make a meal.
Can I tell the story of Pepper Ridge Farms?
Sure.
You can roll for it.
Go ahead, roll.
And then I need to roll survival.
Yes. Okay, that's a critical fail.
Oh no.
you are also succeeding at making food, Kitty. So your story completely sucks. Everyone is bored by it. You can see in their eyes that they want you to stop, but they're too polite to say so.
Fine then. I guess you guys don't want to hear about Pepper Ridge Farms. Pepper Ridge Farms will remember that.
Alright. So, Yawnes and Vaylin are gonna go to sleep.
Mm. What else can I do?
I can disguise the camp, right?
Yes, you can.
What do I roll for that?
Let me see.
Stealth?
It's
Me?
probably stealth. Um, Camouflage campsites. Stealth, yeah. And yeah. Okay, that's very, very good. It's even a critical success.
Are we invisible?
Your camouflage attempt exceeds expectation. Increase the
Awesome.
encounter DC for your camp by 2. The first time a flat check would result in an encounter during this camping session. Instead, treat that result as a failure with no encounter. Okay, so yeah, the campsite is very, very good. Like, you really gotta pay attention to notice the campsite if you just pass by.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I think I'm just gonna chill then.
Alright.
Yeah. And
Alright, so you guys chill. You talk a bit or stressed. Give Kid the attention she deserves.
Yes.
And a few hours into the evening / night, you're gonna roll perception.
Okay.
There we go.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly it.
I just know those.
He's looking at 2 different sheets. D&D and
Wait,
then
we're
this.
supposed to look at stealth or perception?
Is
Yeah,
it
perception.
self-perception? Or is
Actually,
it...
Oh, that was the other roll, my bad. Nikki, can you chill?
let me see. What's her stats? Okay, so you clearly hear someone coming towards you. Footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
And you look towards the north.
Woof, woof.
Okay, so you see this person?
Uh-huh.
Let me show you if I can give you another handout that is a bit bigger. Yeah. She looks a bit like this. Except she's not that happy at the moment.
Is she throwing fire in the air at the moment?
No. She's just walking towards you. And she calls out to you, actually. Hello. Hello, please. I need help.
Oh? What do you need?
With my companion, we've been running from the Technique League. We're lost, please.
From the who? Yeah, come over here.
Okay, so she walks in, goes a bit closer, but she's fearful. You can tell she's fearful. You can see when she comes closer, that her clothes are clearly torn, that she's dirty. All in all, she doesn't look to be doing very well.
I walk up to her. Actually, 1 second.
Do we have any food we can give her?
I'm gonna cast heal from here, because the second spell will reach her.
Okay.
I just I see her all ragged and stuff, and I see how afraid she is, so I just raise my hand and just cast heal.
At first, when she sees you cast a spell, she's a bit scared. She steps back a little. And when she realizes that this is not an offensive spell or of any kind, she relaxes a bit, and she asks, What did you do?
It should be all green and warm feeling, and it should be like, do you feel
Okay.
better?
I do.
Alright, cool. I just healed you.
Are you a priest?
No, I'm a druid.
You're a druid. Did you heal me?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
You look like you
And
could
she-
use it.
Thank you. And she calls out, Reggie, they're friendly. You can come.
Can I offer food from the campsite?
You do whatever you want.
I mean, there should be plenty of food. I made plenty.
Okay. So there's this guy here. Let me say, I'm going to show you his picture. So the first person is a half elf. She's rather skinny, rather tall, with brown hair and shiny blue eyes. I think she has. I have to check actually. Does she? Yes, I think she has blue eyes. She has blue eyes. Let's say she has blue eyes. And the other guy in the back, you don't see him very well yet. And so the first one keeps going forward a bit. She's a bit more trustful now. She says, I'm Octavia.
I introduce myself as Eru. And I ask what they're running from.
We're running from the Technic League of Numeria.
Oh,
Do you know about the Technic League?
No.
Well, they're a group of slavers from the northwest. Well, I think northwest. We fled several weeks ago now, but we've been on the run since then.
They've been pursuing you?
Yes, we were enslaved since our youngest years.
Oh. We can't be having that. Well, we haven't heard of these guys. We've just been dealing with some bandits and stuff, but this is my party. This is, Amon, Vaylin, and Yawnes. I assume Vaylin and Yawnes would have walked up ish. I think Vaylin would have.
Yeah.
They're sleeping. They're sleeping. They're sleeping like
Well, I point at them.
very,
then,
very heavily.
yeah, that's them. Kit's gonna walk over and snug.
I offer them a plate of our food.
And the second one, so she called him Rag and Reggie, so you're not very sure about his name. He keeps walking up a little, but he seems a lot less trustful. He's looking at you very suspiciously. He's the same, like his clothes are torn and he looks like he has bruises and he's dirty.
I sigh and I cast heal again.
Okay. Even though he can feel that you're healing him, he doesn't look as trustful still.
It's only 9 for him.
Octavia, okay. And so Amon, as you hand over the plate, she hesitates a little bit, and Slowly, she takes the plate and she starts eating. And she says, "Thank you so much. See, Reg, I told you they're nice."
I just kind of like seeing him being all grumpy and stuff. I'm like, yeah, you are actually pretty lucky that you ran into us, because we've been running into bandits, and bandits usually wouldn't be nice. And I kind of just like look at him.
Yeah, he's still looking at you guys weird. He's looking towards Vaylin and Yawnes for now. Then he turns back towards Octavia. But he doesn't say anything yet. He's just growling a bit.
Growling?
Growling?
Yeah, he's clearly not a very trustful person.
Mm-hmm.
Notice that he is literally growling. I make a joke at I grin and look at Octavia and I go, "Do we need to feed your dog too? Because he seems to be a little hungry."
Forgive us. Reg, be nice. It's just that we've been running for weeks and it's hard to trust in these conditions when you haven't been able to trust anyone your whole life.
I get it,
Understandable.
but you could at least act a little sociable when you're asking for food. And I just kind of wink at him.
Fine. Could I have some food too, please?
Of course, then I bring him some food. And I go sit back by our little fire with Kit,
Mm.
who walks back over.
He takes the plate, he says, "Thanks." And then he sits down against the tree over here and he starts eating.
Fine by me.
Octavia actually joins you around the fire. You said you had a fire, right?
Yeah, I assume it's
Okay,
somewhere in this
so
vicinity, like here.
yeah, okay, she joins you around the fire, and while she's eating, you can see that she's smiling more, even though she's still a bit fearful. And then she asks, "So, can I ask about the identity of our benefactors?"
Ours?
Yes, of course.
Alright, I'm actually like legitimately confused by the question. Is she asking about our benefactors or us?
No, you guys.
Okay.
She said our benefactors, so implying that you are one of
Yeah,
their saviors.
gotcha. Okay. I was just a little confused because I was like, are you asking who hired us? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to know?
Well, uh, what do you do around here?
Well, like I said, we've just been kind of liberating the locals from bandits a lot and trying to fix whatever little troubles we've been able to find. We're currently searching for a pretty bad dude who is entangled with another equally, probably actually worse, bad dude. And our intent is to rid the area of these bad people, if you get my drift. And as of right now, we're just kind of in between, you know, getting supplies, gathering allies, that kind of thing.
Really? Well, we'd be happy to join you. We're always on the side of people doing good.
No, we'd be happy to have you, but first, tell us a little about yourselves. Like, why? So you say you've been in captivity your whole lives. I mean, have you ever actually had a taste of freedom?
Well, not really. No, it's kind of the first time we've been raised in Numeria, and from our youngest years, we've been slaves to the Technic League.
Are you related or are you friends?
We're friends. Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
We've managed to escape a few weeks ago, and we just fled into the wilderness.
No one else was able to get out with you?
Uh, I don't think we could have done anything for them. No.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You think they're still alive though, right? Like valuable. They're slaves, so they wouldn't have hurt
Yes,
them, no?
it's unlikely that our masters would have hurt them, but surely they'll be looking for us.
Hmm. Well, I mean, you could always take refuge with our other. Well, how would I describe our group? Our companions aren't really with us, are they? They're
No, Lindsay and
yeah,
everybody? No, they're not.
but they would be considered our companions, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we have this group of companions that likes to join us occasionally, and while it wouldn't be with us all the time, at least they'd keep you safe.
It would be much appreciated.
And then who knows? Maybe when we're done with the Stag Lord guy, we can go liberate your friends that you had to leave behind.
It would be lovely, but I have no idea where our masters are now.
They travel?
Yes, they do.
Well, we can keep our ears out either way. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky and cross their path and find them.
Out of curiosity, I ask if they have any sort of fire spells.
Okay, and now you're gonna do it, but you're gonna ask it for real, like not I am going to ask if.
So, do you have any sort of I mean, how would I ask this?
Do you have a fire spell?
Fire. I don't want to just say, do you have fire spells?
It's the land of magic, my man. It's not an odd question.
Okay, I guess, yeah. It's not that awkward.
So go ahead. Ask.
Do you have any sort of fire spell?
Well, yes. I'm actually a wizard. And my friend Reg is here. My friend Reg over here is a magus.
Oh, a wizard. People tell me I was a wizard in my past life.
Really? Tell me more about this.
Motherfuckers mixing
It
campaigns.
didn't last very long.
What do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean, Amon?
It's a story for a later time.
No, we're at the campsite. Let's go.
No, please, I would like to hear it.
Oh yes, I was a wizard in a past life, and I for a very short duration.
Do you believe in
my party.
reincarnation?
Yes, I do.
Which god do you worship?
I don't know anything about the gods.
Someone still hasn't picked their deities.
No, I have not.
I did.
I have a lot I need to look up. I was going to make a joke though about the other campaign.
What's this campaign you speak of?
Oh, yes, in a past life, I was a wizard, and with my party, we ventured down a 300-foot hole where I had lost my my grip and crashed into the ground.
That sounds painful.
Yes, I fell over 300 feet and splattered over the wall. And here I am now, reincarnated.
How do you know so much details about your past life?
Yes, Amon, how do you? Oh, come on, you're set up for your own joke and you're missing it.
I don't know,
Where are you from, Hale?
Okay, so while Hale is obviously confused, she leans towards you and she says, "Is he okay?"
Oh, yeah, it's normal, it's okay. And I just kind of like wave it off like it's this totally a normal thing. I'm gonna assume it's because Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Pepperidge Farms remembers.
You motherfucker!
Yeah.
Literally set it up.
Pepperidge Farms?
Yes.
This is
No,
place
she-
he
It
keeps
all
talking
started in
about.
Pepperidge.
It's this place he keeps talking about. No one knows what it is or where it is. He just keeps talking about it. And apparently they remember things.
It's the bountiful farms where the streets are paved with gold, and
A farm where
it's a
streets
wonderful place. Yes,
are paved with gold.
yes,
Why would you pave the streets of gold on a farm?
because they're so wealthy.
I just sip my tea while I listen to this conversation.
The streets are paved with pure gold.
Now she's obviously confused by your story. And she says, "Are you sure?
Yes.
Did you read this in a book?"
No, I did not.
Did you hear it from somebody else?
Not at all.
Okay, so
This is my homeland. You may have heard stories.
As he's talking, I feel this tickle in my nose, and I go, bullshit.
Hush you.
so, Eru,
Yes.
well, tell me, if you will, what's your story, please?
Well, I also come from a fantastical land, but this one's real. And then I hold my hands up and I'm like, so, and I actually demonstrate towards Kit because Kit does have markings on her face that are different. Like she obviously is not from this area.
Okay.
And so I show her Kit and I'm like, the land I'm from is really far away. I'm not actually familiar with this one much. I ended up here on an accident. And where I'm from, some of the trees have these blossoms of, we call them cherry blossoms, but they're beautiful and pink and vibrant, and the petals fly through the air during the spring. The water is just clear as can be for as far as you can go. It's a very magical place. At least it feels that way. And we have creatures that you don't really see here that inhabit the land there. They're not always like bad. A lot of them are actually rather docile and kind. You know, like dragons and stuff, but not like the kind you see here. Like I've seen little pictures and stuff of what they call dragons here, and ours are different. They look really different. So I'm not really sure just how far away I am. But our streets are not all paved with gold. They're pretty practical, in fact. Many people there are very peaceful people. We just kind of live off the land and thrive off the magical energies around us.
This sounds like a wonderful place.
It is. I miss it.
I was gonna ask if you miss it.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I do.
Oh no, it's okay. But how did you end up here then?
I fell through a portal, and I just kind of ended up here. And shortly after that, I wandered into this establishment where I found my party. And we've been traveling together ever since.
Interesting.
I don't really have any like goal to get home because I'm not particularly sure how. So I'm just kind of traveling with my party.
And getting rid of bandits, apparently.
Well, bandits are bad people, and I don't like bad people, so. Neither does Kit, and she just kind of wags her butt.
Well, I think we're gonna get along just fine, Eru.
I agree. And then I hand her like a little cup of tea, because I just always have tea on me for some reason.
Okay, she takes the tea and
They do a little
You
cheers,
can-
and then we sip.
Yes, and then you can see that she enjoys the tea very much.
That's from my homeland.
And it is very nice.
Thank you. I don't have much, but I have a little bit, so.
And thank you for sharing with me.
Of course.
And
I always love to share the flavors of my homeland.
what is your little companion story?
This is Kit. She is my loyal companion. She's been by my side her whole life. We've pretty much been inseparable since I was a wee little tot, and so is she. And yeah, it was a gift from my family to me. Technically my father. But she's a unique little thing. She's definitely her own. She's not just any fox, you know. She's definitely her own. And she's a little vicious when she wants to be. She doesn't like I said, she doesn't like bad people, and she makes that very apparent. And she really likes sticks and chasing bugs. She really likes attention and pets. And yeah, she's just my little right hand buddy. And then I pet her and she just wags her butt. And we're inseparable.
That is a very cute fox. I've never seen one like it.
Thank you. She's from my homeland. I haven't seen any like her here, but I have seen other foxes. They just look different.
And what is your homeland?
Hey, time out. How do it's Shangxi? Is that how you pronounce it? Or
No, so I think it's Chansha, I think.
Ratchet.
I'm not even sure.
I just need to look at it. Where is it? Did I put it in my character sheet?
I think so.
Well, is that my
Where?
deity? Because it says, oh, is that what I was saying? My deity is Zhangxia? It's Jianja?
I have not looked into this for like months. Where would I find that information? Like if I wanted to.
Pathfinder lore, I guess you can look at the wiki. Okay,
Okay.
Tiansha is the land you're coming from, and Tsukiyo is your god.
Okay, so that I did put that's the region, that's not a different god.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let me minimize that and time back in. Yep. Okay. I am from Shunja. It is, like I said, very far away.
I'm not sure I've ever heard of it.
I
We
haven't.
don't receive much education when we're slaves.
Well, to be fair, I haven't met anyone here who has known of it. So, you're not out of the loop entirely. It's so far away that I don't think anyone here actually knows of it that I've seen so far. I have heard rumors of things that exist in my land, but they're just rumors here, which is surprising because where I'm from, they're just normal. Like magic users and kitsune and all these other things. That's just normal back where I'm from. But here they're legends and myths and things like that. It's really weird.
Indeed, I am sure that many things that were legends to you are very real here as well, no?
Yeah, I didn't like the giant spiders. That was something that could have stayed in my nightmares.
And she giggles as she hears you say this.
I mean, I'm only like 4.5 feet tall. I mean, giant spiders and me, we don't mix. I make snacks for them, and yeah, I no. As I talk about the spiders, I get this like this visible shiver down my spine. I'm just like, ugh. And then I say, so you say you've been in captivity your whole life. Do you remember where you came from? Like, do you remember anything about your family, or were you born into that lifestyle?
As far as I know, we were both born in Numeria.
And that's it? That's all you know about your families and your history?
I think we've been captured, and I've never known our parents.
Uh,
That is unfortunate.
yeah. Well, how did you learn the ways of wizardry in such an environment?
Well, the masters want slaves not just for menial tasks, but also fighting. So they give us some training.
So you two were trained for fighting? Like other slaves?
Yes.
Ugh, that's brutal. And what, is this just for their amusement? Like,
And for their amusement and for their protection.
protection would make sense, but amusement I'm a little not okay with. Okay, I'm a lot of not okay with it. Ugh. And what about your friend back there who is very slowly eating that plate of food? I hope you like it. And I just kind of wave at him.
He waves back a bit slowly and not very enthusiastically.
So I asked, what's his story like? So what's his story? Why is he so gruff? Did he have it a little rough while you guys were? Well, because did something happen to him specifically, or has he just always kind of been that?
He's always been rather grumpy. I'm the optimist of us too, you know.
I could see that.
And then she turns towards him and she says, "Reg, come on, be nice to our guests, to our hosts." Sorry.
Can I invite him over to the fire?
You do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I beckon him over.
And he gets up and comes slowly next to Octavia. But he doesn't say a word still. I mean, let's say the campfire is here, okay, in the center, and I guess. How was the food, Reg? She says, trying to make him talk. It is good. It was good. Thank you.
Of course. Hope you feel better.
I do. Thank you. You seem like nice people.
You as well.
And Octavia says, "Thank you. We hope we can be friends."
Oh, of course. As long as, you stay nice, we're cool. And I just kind of like beckon towards him, like, you're not gonna attack us, right?
Of course, we'll be nice, right, Reg? And Reg says, "Yes, of course."
So he does speak. And just make like this weird hand gesture as like a joke. I'm only kidding, friend. I'm gonna give you a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
What? We welcome you into our home and you're so gruff. Well, campsite.
I'm still not sure.
Look, man, if I was gonna kill you, you'd already be dead right now. No offense, but you would have already been kind of really open for any kind of an ambush had we wanted to set it up. Look at it. We're in
Very
between
true.
two ridges. We have 2 additional companions we could have easily had at the ready. Just relax, my man.
Hmm. You're gonna do a... Ah, shit. Take something I shouldn't have.
No, I don't think I want to take a shit.
Make a diplomacy roll.
Ah, shit. Great.
If we fail this, we can mug them, right?
No!
And then
Sensing that you are just having the thought, I just bonk you on the back of the head and say no. And you know what I'm talking about without me having to actually address it. They
And
don't,
then,
but you do.
since this was an easy roll considering the
Well deserved.
circumstances and the arguments given, it still works, and you see
Yes.
Reg still loosen up a bit. Yeah, I'm Regongar.
Regongar?
Yes, Regongar.
Nice to meet you. I'm Erutan. You can call me Eru for short.
Pleased to meet you, Eru.
Pleased to meet you as well. Properly.
And thank you for the food.
Of course. You looked like you could use it. And I hope you guys are feeling better.
We are very much, says Octavia.
Well, you're welcome to rest with us as well. Who knows what the days are going to bring? Because, like I said, we are still going to need to prepare ourselves a bit more before we actually take on the Stag Lord. You're welcome to join us if you'd like, but you're not obligated to. If you would like, we could take you back to where our companions are, and you can meet them and, get all that out of the way. Or you can just join us while we continue our scavenging, more or less. It's up
Well,
to you.
I don't think we're in any shape to fight, so some rest and a nice place to stay would be nice.
Oh, yeah, no, we're not going straight to the Stag Lord, don't worry. And any fighting would be done by us.
Very well.
Besides, Kit's a good guard, and she just wiggles her butt.
So, Octavia turns towards you again. Hail, Amon. And she says, so, where are you from again?
I am from Pepperidge Farms. I am a longtime farmer.
I'm just petting Kit, sipping my tea, and just shaking my head. I'm letting this
Yes,
play out. I'm completely letting this play out.
Yes, it's a land of bountiful crops. Very, very wealthy. Very beautiful. And I've come across this party, and I'm helping them on their quests.
Time out. For the record,
And
my story's not made up, Vale. Like I said, time out.
definitely am not a criminal and not
Okay.
Definitely not a thief of any sort.
Well, you don't look very much like a farmer, but I believe you. Tell me more. How did you end up in your party?
Yeah, Amon.
Actually, that was pretty far back. I don't remember how this all started.
We met in a tavern. Quite literally.
Yeah, the tavern, and then we had gone down for that quest, right?
We went down to kill the rats or whatever.
Yeah.
Then ended up fighting a mini dragon. And then we just stayed together and went to Lady Jamandi's estate.
So we had met in a tavern where we were
I've always been
say,
curious, Amon. What were you doing in that tavern that day?
Just traveling,
But aren't you a farmer?
Yes, I am a traveling farmer. This is my vacation.
Uh-huh.
A what? A vacay what?
Vacation.
What is this?
What is this vacation term you
In
speak
wealthy
of?
lands, many of us have the luxury of leaving the land and not having to work or, just for relaxation.
And you took this vacation to go to a tavern?
Yes.
And then you went to kill some rats?
Yes, they had a very large rat problem. And as a farmer, we're very familiar with rat infestations and know how to control them. And I offered my hand and was united with this party.
So you offered to deal with a rat problem far away from your farm out of the kindness of your heart because you somehow managed to hear about it in your wealthy utopia of a farmland?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And what did you do after killing the rats?
I can answer that. He was with us. We went and we got summoned to Lady Jamandi's estate where we helped divert an attack there, and in return she gave us these charters to go out and you know, help make the land a better place, which is what we've more or less been doing.
And that is what led you here then?
Part of it, yes. I do have, like, let's see, let me pull out this here charter. Let's see. Acting upon the greater good and authority vested within them by the office of Lord Mayor of Restov, the right of exploration and travel within the wilderness regions known as Restov Hinterlands and the Green Belt. But what happened was, when we arrived at the outpost, Oleg's trading post up to the north, they were actually being harassed by some local bandits, and we helped them. We got the watch out there, and kind of made a little safe haven to where they could, go about their business. And then from there, we've been assisting people who have kind of come out of the woodwork and who have needed assistance because there's been a lot of things plaguing the Green Belt specifically and its surrounding areas. The bandits themselves have been quite an issue, and so we've intermittently been encountering them, dealing with them as we go, but there's been other things, and apparently the Stag Lord himself has caused some grief to quite a number of creatures and things out here. We've got this zombie that's in a river or close by who, well, not close by, but near, who apparently was just cursed to be in the river and wants the Stag Lord's body, and there was a cursed bear. There was a dude. After we took care of that, it's been a lot of crazy stuff. So we've kind of just been all over the place because every time we go somewhere, someone else needs help.
That is fascinating. And how did you end up in this tavern in the first place?
The tavern for me was actually the first tavern in the closest established area that I found when I've appeared in this land. I kind of just appeared here. Kit was injured, and I was afraid. So, I mean, I was wounded too. So I made my way to the closest anything I could find, which happened to be a small town. And then in that town, I needed some money to help deal with the cost of everything because I needed to get Kit some medicine. Left her with a local keeper, and I took the first job I found, which was this little paper. Had something about a rat problem and a few gold for it. I accepted it, and when I walked in, I was greeted with the other people who had accepted it, who was these people. It was Amon, Vaylin, who is our swashbuckling charmer, who is passed out right now. And our alchemist is over there, a little less charming, but still charming nonetheless. And they're both passed out completely right now. They have no fear of anything, and can sleep peacefully in the middle of the wilderness because they're just like that.
Very well.
And then we have the rogue farmer over here, and I just kind of gesture towards him.
The rogue farmer, yes.
Yes. Never seen another one. Probably never will.
One of a kind.
Because he dresses like one, but he says he's a farmer.
Yeah, absolutely not a rogue.
While wearing a mask and a hood and armor. At least I'm dressed like a bandit. But it's semi-casual traveling clothes, and I'm still wearing my hat, so I guess I don't look too much like a bandit.
Your hat's also on fire.
It's not on fire. It has a torch attached to it.
Well, yeah. I guess it adds height.
My hat isn't actually on fire. The fire doesn't burn anything. It's an ever-burning torch.
Mhm.
Very practical.
It's either that or cast light constantly.
Yes, so quite practical.
Thank you.
And she turns again towards Amon and she says, "So, you're a rogue?"
We don't use that word here.
Oh. My apologies.
I was using
What
it as a
word did you
descriptive
use?
term, not a job term. You know, a farmer who's off on his own acting wild like that is by definition rogue.
Yes. But
And
definitely not a rogue with any sort of rogue skills.
Well, now you're just making yourself look suspicious. I was helping you.
and since you're a farmer, why are you adventuring here? Don't you want to go back to your farms?
I mean, you did save them from that horrible rat problem that took you from your homeland. It was so bad.
I mean, yeah.
But you took care of it.
Yes, the Pepper Ridge is very, very self-sufficient.
A farm.
It is.
And
with golden
yes.
roads that is almost
Yes.
completely self-sufficient.
Rainbows, and I wanted to spread that goodness across the rest of the land. So I ventured far off, and here I am.
But I thought you wanted to save them from rats.
That's the first step.
Uh-huh.
The first step of what?
I apologize for how incoherent this is. I'm on like 3 hours of sleep.
Hey man, it's your bullshit story.
It's just more bullshit layered on top of it.
You're trying to tell this far-fetched story of where you're from instead of telling anyone the truth. Or you believe it.
Well, they're buying it, so. Okay, where were we?
You were telling us about bullshit and how this isn't true?
Oh, no, it's absolutely true.
But you told us you were on 3 hours of sleep. Why are you on 3 hours of sleep, Amon?
Amon, I thought you had rested with us. I didn't realize you'd stayed up.
I was watching camp. always have to make sure you guys are protected.
Don't you take turns?
Right.
Normally, yes, but Vaylin and Yawnes needed some extra rest.
So it's their fault.
And so, what's your real story?
Oh, mine was real.
Oh, I believe it. But what's your real story? Amon, is it?
Yes, his name is Amon.
Oh, my real story. I don't share many details of that. It is a I'm sorry, I'm just like spacing out here.
You should get some sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I should.
Are you going to sleep?
Yes, sure. Let's head to bed.
I gesture for them. You're welcome to join us. Kit's usually pretty good on keeping watch as well.
Very well. And then Regonga just goes towards the trees and sleep below this, starts being down below the tree.
It's fine. I'm sure he's fine.
And Octavia is still sipping the tea a bit.
And I keep sipping the tea by the fire while everyone else nuzzles into bed.
Do you go to bed, Amon?
Yes.
Okay, show me where you're going to go to bed.
I guess by the tree?
I don't know, you
tree?
tell me.
There's this tree and there's this tree. And there's also all the other trees.
Oh wait, I'm drawing. I picked the brown tree.
Okay. And then Octavia moves a bit towards you, and she's like, he's weird, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. But you know, he means well. And I just kind of sip my tea. Like it just doesn't even faze me.
And she sips some tea as well. What is this? What's wrong with this?
And I tell her, I'm like, so you'll just have to forgive him. I feel like he's just shy.
All right.
If he does have some secret that he doesn't want anyone to know, he's not very good at hiding it, but we all just kind of let him talk. Honestly, I was kind of curious to see how far he'd go with the farmer story before he just bit the bullet and told the truth. Looks like it took, a month? Not bad.
So he's been telling this story for a month.
Oh yeah, he's been bullshitting this since Lady Jamandi's estate.
And who's this Lady Jamandi?
Lady Jamandi is this really powerful woman. Time out, where was she?
Restov.
In Restov. Okay, yeah, so she's a really powerful woman in Restov who, again, was the one who gave us the charters to come out here. She's a noble woman. I don't know a lot about her personally. I just know of her exploits and things like that, or some of them. And, yeah, she seems on the good side, I guess is the best way to put it.
Interesting. So you have a kind of patron, you could say?
We don't really do anything for her outside of, I guess we represent her estate to some degree, but ultimately we kind of just do our own thing.
I
If we
see.
do something that she likes, which is clear out all this funk, she is willing to reward us handsomely, and I know some of my traveling partners are interested in potentially getting land and, you know, that kind of stuff. So I think that's a big motivator for why we're doing a lot of it, but ultimately I just want to help people.
I see. Well, thank you for helping us. We really needed it.
Yeah, no, I understand. I've been there. So I hope you guys are rested enough to, you know, maybe not fight, but you know, at least travel.
After a good night's sleep, we will certainly feel better.
Good. Then, like I said, you're welcome to tag along with us. Safety in numbers. And then when you get to a place you feel you can actually, you know, take your rest, by all means, just let us know.
She sips a bit more tea.
I do too. And then the fire starts to dwindle. Because Kit's getting all cozy by it.
Your fox is really cute.
Yeah, she's my bestie. And I just kind of like pet her and she does her little butt thing while she's on the ground. I mean, I would have been lost without her many times over.
So she lies down next to the fire and she looks at Kit.
Kit's just laying down and she starts wagging her butt.
And slowly she falls asleep next to the fire.
I'm gonna actually make my way like under the tree, but Kit's gonna stay over there and just kind of chill by the fire with her.
All right. So morning comes, and they're still here. As you wake up,
I'm gonna get my spell slots back.
yes,
Are Vaylin and Yawnes still sleeping?
yes. For practical purposes, they are.
I see. I'm slightly concerned, but especially with Yawnes.
Yes, what do you do? Does your concern move you into action?
I grab a stick and I poke Yawnes in the face.
And you hear him yell, "What?" And he throws you a flask to the face.
Oof, what kind of flask?
Does it break?
Oh, just an empty flask?
No, it doesn't break. It just hits you on the face, and with a boom sound.
I apologize and I say I'm just checking, and I walk away.
I'm just shaking my head like, you couldn't have poked him somewhere else? Like his arm or his
Possibly.
torso or something?
And hearing
I'm
the
just trying
noise,
to make sure he didn't die in his sleep, you know?
hearing the noise, Octavia and Regonga wake up. Like,
I tell him, relax, everything's fine. Amon's just pissing off Yawnes.
oh, good morning.
Good morning. I'm going to make a nice, another hearty meal, I guess, because I don't know anything else.
Someday you will.
One day I can make something else.
You fuck up your first hearty meal. I think. Hold on, let me check.
Alright, well.
Just a failure.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try again. Let me just make sure I get the ingredients. Here we go. It's 4 per.
Can I help?
Yeah, you can try helping.
And then I'll do one more time, so that'll be 30.
And this is a very good hearty meal.
See, that's the pepperidge expertise.
And so it's actually a critical success with the help. And you make a great meal. It's very good.
Alright, breakfast is served. I wake up Vaylin and give him. They get food.
Yeah. Okay, they eat the food.
And I take a plate to our very antisocial friend.
And he says thank you.
Alright, time to set off for adventure. Can we
Mhm.
explore this map, or is it too small? No, it's.
And it's just a map for
Yeah.
I'll be reusing it, you can be sure of it, but for now it's just a random map.
Alright.
So where are we headed off to?
Well, we still need to get them back to the outpost. Or the trading post.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we?
You should be around here, I think, since she's one day after leaving.
Okay. I vote we go through the radish patch and then go back to the trading post.
Alright?
Because I want to collect some radishes for Svetlana and Oleg.
Can we get like materials so we can go to the gold mine at the trading post?
No.
Not yet.
It's for later.
Okay.
When we arrive, I take Svetlana and Oleg a big bushel of radishes.
Alright, so Svetlana tells you, oh, thank you, I can make more radish soup.
Hell yeah. And then I also introduce them, this is,
These guys are at our table. So,
gotcha. This guy is, Rag, how do I say it?
Regongar.
Rhaegongar. And this is Octavia. We encountered them out in the woods. They were, escaping some traders, and we told them they could find refuge here.
Hello. Pleased to meet you. Regongar says, yes, hello.
And then I turn to them and say, this is Oleg and Svetlana, and this is their trading post. And then I also gesture to the table over there and say, and those are the rest of our companions. And it's Lynn's. Where's my reference?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do you remember the name?
Hold on. Amiri, Lindsay,
Yes.
and Valerie.
Exactly.
And then I gesture towards Octavia. I'm like, this is Octavia and Rhaegongar.
And then the small group goes to greet them. Like, Mary, as usual, is rather confrontational because she's in the strength business. But Lindsay is nice. So she's like, oh, new friends. Welcome.
And I was like, yay, I knew you'd be welcoming. And I just kind of like give Lindsay a little hug because I like her.
Yeah. So, we'll be confronting the Stag Lord soon, right?
Hopefully. And hopefully soon, yeah.
I am anticipating the Stag Lord.
Me too. He's done some awful things, and it would be good to rid this land of him.
You're talking a lot about this Stag Lord. Who is he exactly?
Kind of like the leader of all the bandits around here. Pretty much anything bad that's happened, his name's been associated with it.
Oh,
They
I see.
say he's formidable. Some say he's not even human. We haven't actually seen him directly, so I can't say. He could just be a
There was
stag.
that ghost.
Say what?
The ghost in the river.
Ah,
That
yeah, true.
apparently his soul was found there.
Yeah, because of the Stag Lord.
So
Hmm.
there must be something magical there also. It can't be a normal person.
Well, it's a river zombie. I don't think that's normal at all.
Yeah. I don't think it's an ordinary bandit lord.
Well, no. But at the same time, we haven't seen him. We don't really know what he's capable of per se. I mean, we've seen things he's done to other people, but not like we haven't seen him directly. He might be sorcerer, maybe, or a warlock even.
Maybe.
It would make sense. Maybe he's like a crazy wizard.
Well, I think what seems to come out of this is that nobody really knows who he is.
No, he's just some bandit leader that's really bad. That's all I know. He does bad things.
Well, we're looking forward to helping you with this.
I appreciate all the help we can get. Because, again, I'm not really entirely sure what we're in for. I mean, he could be really formidable. It could also just be a bunch of fluff, and maybe he's not as formidable. Who knows?
Either way, he's going to be defeated.
Oh yeah, and Amon's got this, like, bitterness towards one specific bandit at that fort, although we don't know which bandit.
You guys seem to be having a lot of history with them.
Would you like to tell them that story, Amon?
About the one fucker that
Oh, it's his fault.
hit me. He hit me with an arrow and
What
was
were
laughing.
you doing, Amon?
I was doing my best. Okay.
And will you tell them what your best consisted of?
Yes. So after being struck with the arrow, my first reaction was to defend my team. So I started scaling the wall of the fortress.
Don't make it sound noble. You didn't do that for us.
By extension, I was doing it for you. You know, that arrow could have hit any of us.
Just gonna... Hold on, I have a meme for this.
It's a meme.
Like literally Adu. Uh-huh.
Okay, you're gonna do perception checks, please.
Sure.
What did you do?
30, oh nice.
What did I roll?
Okay, so Hale, when you have your back turned, you can hear Octavia whispering something, but you can't really make out what it is. And Eru, you hear her ask, whispering, but you can still make out perfectly what she says because you have amazing hearing. Is there something going on between those two? She asks to Lindsay. And Lindsay whispers back, I don't know, I'm trying to find out.
And I turn around and go, who exactly?
Who exactly
Like,
what?
dead ass staring at Octavia.
Oh. Well, you and Amon.
So I ask her, why do you just assume that that would even be a thing with the weird guy? Is it because we're the only ones talking? Because that's not my fault.
Well, I don't know. There's tension, I guess.
Tension. No, not at all.
Hey man, I'm not the one lying about everything about myself, okay? If you want to point anyone towards tension, it might be the guy that's keeping everything a secret even to his own friends. That might be something. I'm just saying, but I don't give a fuck.
Listen, there is a time and place for everything. And in time, you will know
Yeah, uh-huh.
why
Tell
it's a
Pepperidge
secret.
Farms my regards.
Yes.
Mhm. And then Lindsay says, what's this about Pepperidge Farms?
I just point at Amon and I go, you can ask him.
What's this about Pepperidge Farms? She asks.
Well, while he tries to
I've
explain
never
that to
met
Lindsay,
so many people that are not familiar with Pepperidge Farms.
shit. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some more coffee while he tries to explain this shit.
Okay.
Or
And then Lindsay asks out loud, does anybody know about Pepperidge Farms?
every NPC in the game is going to be echoing the oh my god.
And of course, nobody has heard about Pepperidge Farms, so everybody looks at you very skeptically. So, Pepperidge Farms, Mr. Amon, says Lindsay.
Yes, my homeland.
Your homeland. Really?
Yes.
And then Amiri comes next to you. Tell me about your homeland.
Where the streets are paved with gold and the sky glitters with rainbows.
Okay, you're gonna roll deception. Uh-huh. So let's see. Okay, so she looks at you very suspiciously and she says, "Well, streets are paved with gold, eh?"
Yes.
Well, listen, Amon, is it?
Yes.
Do you see that sword? And she puts her sword on the table.
Yes.
You're gonna take that to the face if you lie to me again.
Why would you think I'm lying?
I think you are. That's enough.
Oh.
That smells like horse shit. And believe me, since traveling with you, I've seen some horse shit.
Well, I apologize. And my past is hidden to protect myself.
I like that better. At least it sounds honest. Why weren't you being honest?
For my own protection, and so I'm not suspected of any actions that I may commit.
You may commit in the future?
Future, past, um, possibly people attempting to track me down.
People to track you down since Lindsay coming near you too? What are you talking about? We can help you, friend, if you tell us.
It's a oh,
Yes, tell us, friend. Okay.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Wait, where
So,
were we with this? Oh, welcome back.
thank you. And,
Okay.
how is the,
Well, he got threatened
Oh.
by Amiri because she didn't believe him.
Yeah. And I basically came out and said, it's to protect me from being tracked down. The rogue life is a difficult one.
And I say, so, in order to hide who you are, to protect yourself, you tell an over-the-top story that would make everyone question it and draw attention to you. To hide
Oh,
yourself?
I'm.
No, it's so nobody suspects the skill set.
And then I look you up and down because you're visibly wearing armor that speaks of it. Uh-huh.
Can you hear me?
Before,
Yes.
yeah, I can.
Yeah, sorry, I have a monitor that fell down halfway
Oh,
to the ground. It's okay. The monitor is okay. It's everything's okay. Just give
okay.
me 2 minutes. I'm gonna be back.
Sure. See, I didn't choose the life of mugging. The life of mugging chose me.
So you're a mugger, Harry.
Yes. How's the coffee, by the way?
Really hot.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back.
Where were we?
He got called out on his shit.
Yes, indeed, he did.
And then I called him out on how bullshit the bullshit story was about the bullshit.
To be fair, I got pretty far with it.
In the meantime, Yawnes and Vaylin are having a drink.
They're hearing all this,
Because
right?
yes,
Okay, good.
because for practical reasons, they are doing this. So Octavia then says, we will be happy to assist you with this stag lord.
Thank you. That would be much appreciated.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Even though you must fight alongside a farmer. And I wink.
Well, I think we've established that there is no farmer here.
I was like, I
And
know,
she
I was
winks.
making joke.
So,
Listen, when people's things go missing, the last thing they suspect is the farmer.
You don't
and
look
then,
like a farmer.
Dragon guy goes to you and he puts his hand on your shoulder and he says, "So, Mr. Farmer, how many people have you told this ridiculous story?"
I'd say at least a few dozen.
I just kind of hold on. I have a gift for this.
And how many do you think bought it?
The majority.
Are you sure?
And well, it's a very convincing tale.
Is it?
Yes.
I like your confidence, and he taps you on the shoulder.
Listen, we're all concerned about my farmer story, but what about the head, the decapitated head that we're carrying around?
Wait, what are you talking about?
It's a time for for a later date. I'd like Jones to be around for
Well, too late. You brought it up.
um nothing. I'm just
The cat's out of the bag, you gotta tell me now.
I misspoke.
Oh no, you didn't.
Surely he must be talking about the one that we had to fetch for our patron, who
Oh yes.
that sea serpent head that we had to carry back. But that was a while back. I don't know why you'd bring it up now.
Then Oleg steps in and says, yes, they brought me a Tatzelworm head. It's right here, see? And he shows it towards a trophy that is now on a wall.
Oh, nice job on the trophy making, my man.
Thank you. And Dragon goes, I see. Interesting. You guys killed it?
Yes.
And you took its head?
Well, that was what the bounty wanted, so yeah.
Okay. I like your style, little man, and he says while tapping the shoulder of Amon.
Kit walks over and calls you on all of your bullshit, but no one can understand because it's a fox just yipping.
I shoo Kit away.
I pick her up and I go, "You asshole!" And I hug her and I pet her and I take her over to Lindsay because Lindsay's nice. And we give her all the love and affection she could ever want.
Lindsay is very appreciative. She's like, yes, the fox, you. And she's like, oh, friend. And then she sings a song.
Yay!
With her, she has music instruments.
Damn, she's good.
Yeah, well, she's super bad. Okay, don't question it.
She's playing on a multi-instrumental instrument.
Yes, let's say that.
I dance to the lively tune with Kit. Because I don't shoo her away.
It was bothering.
She growls at you.
And then Amir says, yeah, party!
Fine,
And she joins you and she starts dancing too.
I walk over to Kit and
Nope.
fine, Kit's mad at me.
You shoo her away. No. She's gonna come dance with a bandit.
He's not a
Ex-bandit.
bandit anymore.
Ex-bandit.
Ex-bandit.
In her mind,
Oh.
it doesn't matter, because they're people.
She's gonna dance with the other criminal. I see how it is.
No, this man's a straight shooter. He's not a criminal anymore, sir. Are you calling yourself a criminal?
You're only a criminal once you've been caught.
Interesting implications you're making while we're all dancing and
So-
having a good time.
So Regonga starts dancing and
I
he says,
join in
"A
on the party.
criminal? What did you do to get called a criminal?"
He called himself one.
"That's true. What do you do for yourself to call yourself a criminal?"
Maybe not a criminal, a vigilante.
"Too late. You said criminal."
Those labels are interchangeable. It's the intent.
No, they're not.
Yes.
Well, fine, if you don't want to talk about it, I'm gonna talk to the nice lady over here. And he starts talking to Valerie. So he's like, "Well, he certainly warmed up to people fast." And
Why is
she
he so
starts
chatty
dancing.
here? Did he have some ale or something? Or did he just not like us?
No, I think it's just that he's loosening up a bit. He feels
Okay.
safe now.
Okay. I'll take it as a compliment then.
Thank you again for the help. It's a debt we can never repay. So you guys are dancing?
Yes.
Yes. And there's a party at the trading post.
Apparently.
Dancing.
Is kid dancing?
Yes.
I do the. Oh, where's the gift? There it is.
Okay, so you're dancing.
He not dance with you, you mean to her.
And then in the meantime, Yawnes and Vaylin are still drinking.
Are they
And they're
getting
drinking
drunk?
a lot. Yes, they're getting drunk.
Is Yon getting sick?
Not yet.
No, not from the booze.
Oh. No, not
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
Then Oleg joins the Lindsay and he starts playing a bit of an instrument he got from the reserve too.
Ooh.
The Svetlana starts dancing.
Yay!
It's a party.
What about our not bandit friend?
He's a bit confused, but he's enjoying himself.
Fair enough.
Can I play an instrument or attempt to?
There is a
You can
guard,
attempt,
like,
yes.
around, right?
And what?
There's, like, a guard, like, around, right? Like, we're not just partying and defenseless.
Yeah, there's still Kirsten Garrus and his free mercenaries out there.
Okay, good. They're not partying, are they?
No, they're not.
Okay.
Is there a
Yeah.
guitar?
Yeah, well, yeah, you find some kind of instrument with strings.
Okay.
You can
I am
attempt.
going
You
to
roll.
play the performance, I guess.
Yes.
The greatest song in the world.
Oh God.
Okay, so you're doing okay. Like, it's not very good, but it's okay.
I couldn't remember the greatest song in the world, so this is just a tribute to that song.
I ask him if it's the song from Pepperidge Farms.
Yes, it's the song of Pepperidge Farm.
Why call it Pepperidge?
Because everybody remembers Pepperidge.
That's not an answer.
I don't know of any other farmlands that are more reputable than Pepperidge.
Nobody is convinced. So in the meantime, like, Yawnes and Vaylin are still drinking. Valerie and Regongar are drinking together as well. They're talking. And Amiri goes to sit down and drink as well.
I am going to sit at the table and take a break.
Okay.
Kit's gonna stand on the table because she's a mad lad.
And they start making wagers about Kit.
Kit? What wagers about Kit?
Like, can the fox dance on the table more than an hour?
Go for it, little guy. And she just does her thing.
Can I give Kid a treat to apologize?
Do you have treats?
I ask Eru for a treat.
Go ahead, ask Eru for a treat.
Can I have a treat to give to Kit to
Why?
apologize?
For?
Kit is angry because I shoot her away.
Well, why did you shoo her away?
Because she was yipping at me when I was lying to the group.
So she did nothing wrong?
Yes.
Well, that sounds like you should take it up with her then, sir.
Well, that's what I was going to do.
Fine, but next time you gotta bring your own damn treats.
Sure.
We sell treats! Oleg shouts at you.
Oh, really?
Aha.
Yes!
And then I turn.
Why don't you believe me?
Good point.
So are you gonna give me a treat, or do I just purchase?
Wait, I still have to fix your problem even though you're fully aware you can go get your own right now?
Okay, fine.
I'm not the one that lied and then got mad at Kit for telling the truth.
How much is a treat for Kit?
Let me see.
There.
Standard treat is 1 copper piece.
That's a standard treat. Kit uses unique.
Oh, Kit is spoiled, really?
Yes.
What is Kit? What kind of treats
I
does
told you,
Kit?
she has unique. They're 1 silver each.
Oh, unique. 1 silver.
Well, let me look.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Apparently. So I'll purchase 1 unique trait.
You act
Kit.
like I haven't spent this much on her. I do it all the time.
He gives you the treat.
Okay. I walk up to Kit and I offer the treat and I say sorry.
She happily takes it. Alright, she's cool. She's still dancing on the table.
Yeah, and then Amiri taps her goblet on the table and says, "This fox is awesome.
I go, thank you.
Why didn't I see it when we were at the party at Restov?"
She was recovering.
Recovering from what?
When we first arrived in this land, she was gravely injured, and so I had her with an animal keeper while I got gold to cover the cost of her medical expenses.
Oh, a poor little kitty.
Yes.
And she seems fine now, at least.
Oh yeah, no, she's fine now. She's well rested and she was well cared for. They had good medicines. So now she's back to 100% pure crazy fox. And she's just doing a
That's
little butt
great.
wiggle.
That's great. You know, up north we have dogs who are very white too.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder. I'm not really sure where my home is in relation to this. So I wonder if that might be like a border area? Maybe, I don't know. Something I could always keep in mind if I investigated it.
Yeah. I don't think they're the same.
Well, darn. I take a sip of whatever I'm drinking. Upon taking a sip, I realize it is in fact an ale. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And I keep drinking it.
And yeah. So you guys keep partying?
No.
No.
Let's see. I don't think I need anything per se supply-wise. I am going to retire to bed while Kit parties.
Sure. I don't think I ever got to look into this. I wanted like an upgrade for my my weapons.
You have 2+1 weapons.
I
You're
guess.
doing okay.
Okay. I can't do better?
For now, I don't think so, no.
Okay. That's fine then.
How much gold do
I
you have?
will. I don't know. Really.
Well, look.
You have been keeping track of it, right?
Yes. I have 47 gold pieces. Does
Okay.
the silver matter?
Yes.
How much is I'm assuming 100 silver pieces is 1 gold.
10 silver is 1 gold.
Oh, 10 silver.
It's 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 every time.
Mm-hmm. So it would be about 60. What is PP?
Platinum. It's 10. 1 platinum is 10 gold.
Oh, I have 1 platinum?
So there you go.
Oh, okay. That's a lot of money.
Yes, it is. You could eventually buy a striking rune.
Eventually, or...
It's level 4.
Ah,
It's
yeah,
cost 65 gold.
I don't need that now, though. I guess I'll go to bed.
Okay. You go to bed. And when you go to bed, you notice Vaylin and Yawnes who are head on the table because they're too drunk.
Oh, no. I drag Vaylin and Yawnes to the bed,
Okay.
to their rooms.
Give me some athletics check.
I need athletics for that? Okay. I'm gonna, like, drag Yawnes and his head's gonna hit the bench or something.
Okay, you succeed at dragging Yawnes to the bed.
Okay. And what about Vaylin? I guess.
Go ahead,
no
another
roll.
check. Okay, you struggle, but eventually you manage as well.
Okay. That's great.
You're lucky you rolled high.
Kid's chilling. She's getting treats and pets. She's having a blast. Yeah.
Are we just leaving Kit?
Yeah. She'll
The
come.
party animal?
She'll come in here when she's done.
Okay.
She's a fox. It's not like she has to sleep all night.
True.
She's not drinking either. She's a fox. So after they have their fun, she will eventually come to bed.
Alright. And Mary won her bet. She could dance for more than an hour on the table.
Aha!
Alright. So you spend a nice night in Oleg's trading post.
Mm-hmm.
Morning comes.
And everyone's still partying? Holy shit.
No. Amiri's head on the table. You don't see Valerie, you don't see Lindsay. You don't see the rest, actually. You don't see anyone else.
Do I see them? Oh, no.
No. So Vaylin and Yawnes are still sleeping quite deeply.
I am going
Been sleeping
to,
a lot lately.
Yes, they have.
Oh, I wonder if they're okay.
I poke Yawnes again.
He goes, "Ah!" and he
What?
hits you with a flask on the face.
Great. He rolled a 20, really?
He rolled a 20, so the flask hits your face like right in between the eyes, and it knocks you out.
Oh my god. Hearing a loud thud, I walk in and I see Amon passed out on the floor. What's Yawnes doing?
And Jonesey is still half asleep. It's just,
So seeing
and
Yawnes just roll back over, I walk out. I'm like, I don't know what's going on here, so I'm just gonna leave. And then Kit's gonna go in there and lick you in the face.
I can only imagine this.
She's licking you in
Yeah.
the face. She's trying to wake you up.
I wake up, I groan, and just walk away. I won't mess with Yawnes anymore.
I'm gonna
Okay, so
get some supplies and make breakfast for the ones that are awake.
Oleg and Svetlana are getting up and they're getting to the table together, and they brought some breakfast.
Oh, cool. Yay! The kid gets off the table like a good little fox. I give
So,
her her food.
nice party yesterday, yes?
Yeah, that was fun. Did everyone else fare okay after we went to bed?
Oh, well, yes. It was
Kinda.
fine.
I noticed some people might have indulged a bit more, and then I lean over and just kind of look at Amiri.
Yeah. Well, you know how barbarians are.
True.
So, are you going to be taking on the Stagmount soon?
Yes. Hopefully very soon.
Mm-hmm.
It will be nice to get rid of him.
I agree. There's a lot of people that seem to want him dead.
Well, apparently, even his own henchmen seem to think so sometimes. And he says, making a head gesture.
True. I wonder what he does that makes his own men hate him so much. Like, doesn't seem like a very, smart play as a leader. I feel like if your own people hate you, you're never safe.
Maybe he's just that powerful.
Or maybe he's a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a dick, says Haps.
And I say, so what can you tell me of this guy? Like, what did he do? Like, what did he? Why do you have that impression of him? Like, what did he do to make you feel that way?
He's violent, even with his own men, so...
Well, what do you mean? Like, does he hurt you guys if you fall out of line, or is he just generally abusive?
He's, well, I haven't been there myself, but I hear guys who patrol it, sometimes he hates them because they're making too much noise.
Oof.
I hear he likes booze.
Huh.
Like, too much, if you know what I mean.
I getcha. That gives me another idea. I could pitch it to my group that instead of prisoners, what if we say we caught alcohol traders?
Yeah, that would work. Bringing some booze, he'll surely be happy.
That could be a smarter play than just pretending we're bandits. Some of us could pretend to be bandits. Others could just pretend to be traders. Could be a
But-
possibility. But where would we get that much booze?
Well, I can make an order for you, says Oleg.
How much would that be?
I don't know. A few gold pieces.
It's not terrible.
Could we just order a little booze and then water it down?
We're gonna try to fool the Stag Lord by saying we caught alcohol traders. If they test it at the gate and find it watered down, they're not gonna be impressed.
Well, you only need to show them the good alcohol. You don't need to bring the rest of it.
Hmm.
It is pretty cheap, though.
I mean,
Just a
it's cheap
suggestion.
enough, yeah. I just go ahead and pay the price for the rest of it.
Okay. Let's see. Can I see how much price is it? Like beer or something? There's nothing again about beer. Interesting. Ale, maybe?
Yeah, something that would be,
A keg of ale is 2 silver pieces.
that's not bad at all.
A bottle of wine, 1 silver piece. And a bottle of fine wine is 1 gold piece. So I think you could get like some kegs of ale. It wouldn't be expensive.
Okay. That could work. I still need to wait until my party wakes up. I should go check on them. I walk over. He's still passed out on the floor. I just kind of like start nudging him with my foot, like, wake up!
Oh yeah, I got a pretty bad headache.
Why?
Huh? We don't need to talk about it. Just stay away from Yawnes.
You're gonna roll perception, Kitty?
Me?
Yes.
Mm,
Okay, good roll. You notice the flask on the ground. That wasn't there before.
I pick up the flask. I put it on the nightstand next to Yones. I shake my head and walk out, knowing damn well what happened.
That Skyrim meme. Just
All right. So Amiri is snoring pretty loudly. Face on the table, and she still has a mug in her hand with her arm just stretched out to her side on the table as well.
I'm gonna take her a little plate of food, just kind of set it in front of her and be like, you alright there, buddy?
She's just snoring.
I'm like, okay. I just leave it in front of her and I walk back over.
I'm tempted to poke her, but
Go for it. It seems to be favoring you plenty.
Help.
you know what?
Amon, what do you do?
It can't be any worse than Yawnes. So I will poke her and try to wake her up.
Okay, let me see. Amiri.
Sure. Poke a barbarian awake. What could go wrong?
Okay, so when you poke, she actually grabs you.
Great.
Do you resist?
No.
Okay, and then she brings you to her. She's like, and she's lifting her head and using you as a pillow.
Me, and everyone at this table, including Kid, are all laughing.
I try to sneak away.
Go ahead.
You're grappled, aren't you?
Yeah, you're grappled.
Oh, that would be resisting.
Now you
What?
need to, since you told me you don't resist,
Oh.
so
You're her pillow now.
you're a pillow now, indeed.
I whisper something to Kit. She walks over and next to her and starts yipping really loudly.
Does that do anything?
I don't know.
Well, she's reacting evasion, right? Yeah. What?
Kit's yipping.
Is it breakfast time yet?
I call to Kit for help.
She's yipping.
Eventually, she lets go.
Okay.
Kit, like, nips at her leg. Not hard, just like a startled nip.
And then she gets it. She ends up waking up. She's like, oh, food.
And then
And she
Kit,
starts
like,
eating.
sits across from her and just, like, yipping at her and then walks back over to me.
And she looks at Hale and she's like, what are you doing?
I was just checking to see if you were okay.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Are you okay? You don't look
Uh,
okay.
a little bit of a headache, but I'm fine.
You okay? Wow.
I don't understand how my luck is that bad.
You're the one
People
poking
roll
people
a
that are
20
asleep.
against me. They're not even here, and they roll a 20 against me, and just
You're the one trying to wake up people that passed out drunk, and then you try to poke a barbarian. What did you think was gonna happen?
Fuck around and find out, right?
Pretty much.
true. Yeah.
It's like poking a bear and wondering why it swats you upside the head. That's why.
Then Amiri looks at you and she says, what you look like under the... do you have to wear that all the time?
Oh, the mask.
Yes, the mask.
Yes, to hide my identity,
Your identity?
to hide my baby face.
Oh, you have a baby face. I'm interested now. Show me.
Um, I I take off the mask.
Okay. What does Amon look like?
Um, I don't know what I made him look like. I haven't seen him without the mask. Um, I have to go back to that. Hmm.
So, what do you think? It's time to make an actual description of your characters.
Hey, I did
Yeah.
describe mine.
Yes. So
I
Octavia
don't think
eventually comes out, and since you were very nice to her, Eru, she sits next to you.
Hello.
Hello. So you guys eat breakfast?
Yeah, I was with them.
Yeah.
All right. And then Oleg asks, so what are your plans now? Just wait for the ale and
Huh?
bring it to the Stag Lord?
Well, no. Probably just go scout around, check out the area while we wait. How long does it take for an order to be filled?
Should be a few days.
Okay. Yeah, we'll probably step out, make sure there's nothing going on, and then come back.
I can just wait here if you want to.
I did give him a baby face.
Amon interjected randomly.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to pull that up for a while.
Okay.
What is
Alright.
this pulling up you speak of?
Oh,
Are you hiding something from us?
And
No.
Regongar comes out, and he sits next to Hale, and he sees your face, and he's like, oh. And then he's like, hey, he's actually cute. Like a puppy. And Regongar's like, yeah, like a puppy.
I put the mask back on and I say I'm menacing, and just cover myself.
I shout, I didn't know you were blonde.
I think he's brunette.
Close enough. I don't know why you talk about yourself in the third person, but okay.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm a noob. Okay, like.
What is this noob you speak of?
Oh my god.
Well, like, time out. The thing is, though, do you have, like, something planned for us in the outpost, or would we literally just be, like, hanging out with the NPCs and doing roleplay?
Well, there was something that I could have made you play, but without Yawnes and Nighty, it's a bit too much. So it looks like we won't be doing it today.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do you have anything like planned if maybe people don't show up? Like I don't know, side quests.
Well, the thing is, yes, there is stuff, but if two people are missing, it's rough.
Yeah.
So Octavia
Oh.
and Regonga was what I prepared for today in case people didn't show up.
Yawnes just sent a message in general.
Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna have time.
Mm.
I could probably go for like another hour at most, but after that I need to go because I gotta do some some cat baths, and then get ready for work.
Yeah, it might take more than an hour, so I'm not sure. I mean, we can stop in the middle of a fight, but... Good morning, Yawnes.
Sleeping Beauty.
I can hear you. Well, I'm up early.
Yep. You missed it. Your character was sleeping, and I poked you to make sure you weren't dead. And you hit me with a flask. You rolled a 20 and knocked me out.
What flask? One of the fire ones?
That's an empty flask.
An empty flask.
Oh, an empty flask. Oh, you got shards all over you.
Nah, it didn't break. It just knocked him out.
Is the team spirit collapsing?
No.
I hope not.
All right, so to sum up, during the 2 nights ago, you were approached in your camp by a woman named Octavia, a half-elf, who needed help. She was bruised and obviously distressed, and she was with her friend Regonga, who is a half-orc. And they asked you for help and for food. And Eru and Amon gave them food and help. Now you're back at the trading post and you partied. You got drunk.
Ooh. Did I
You
party
knocked
hard or hardly party?
You partied hard. You were on the table, face on the table, because of the alcohol.
I'm proud. I'm proud of my character.
Yeah, I had to drag you both to the bed.
And yeah, you knocked out Hale because he poked you in the face and you threw a flask at his face. Rolled a 20. Stung. And Eru,
Meow.
tell him of your plan, your new plan.
Oh yeah, we were gonna order some alcohol since the Stag Lord apparently really likes it. And we were just gonna wait until a shipment came in, and instead of pretending like you guys are prisoners, we were gonna pretend like everyone was alcohol traders instead. And some of us would dress up like bandits and act like we caught some traders. And that's it. We would just use that to get in.
Any thoughts on the new plan?
I'm for it. I feel like maybe we can take advantage and make one of those kegs contain oil and burn the place down.
Well, okay. What
But
do
that
you
would be up
think
to
of
you guys.
of Amon's plan?
Too busy listening to my head ring.
What about Eru?
What about me? It was my plan.
Oh no, but what do you think about maybe having one of the kegs filled with oil?
I think it's dumb. Like, what's the point? Why are we paying for the alcohol if we're just gonna fill it with oil?
Just one. So we bring, something weaponized into the fortress.
It's a keg. What are you gonna weapon it full of oil? You can't ignite it like an explosive keg. It's just gonna sit there.
I guess, yeah. Are there explosive kegs?
Not with
Let me see.
alcohol. Maybe.
Okay, fine. Never mind.
What kind of oil is it? I mean, is it flammable enough that that would be viable?
Yeah, it's the oil that I'm buying to burn the place down.
Okay, fine. I'll agree to it if you can give me a viable reason why alcohol traders would have a barrel of oil.
You disguise it as another barrel of alcohol.
That's not my question.
Um,
Because if they discover it, I want to know what your excuse would be to have it.
We love seasoned food.
it must have been stolen.
An
and we
entire
were
barrel of
told.
oil?
Yeah.
Traders would know what their own stock is.
True.
So what are we going to do with the oil?
We'll take it if he can give me a viable reason that alcohol traders would have one.
None. They'd figure us out if they found that.
Well, I can't come up with one either, so I'm trying.
It would be not to get caught and just have that as utility if we brought it in. But maybe it's not worth it.
So just say it's a utility oil?
No, just to have that once we bring it in. Like if we happen to sneak that in, we have that as
Or you could just say it's extended stock and we happened to pick it up, so we thought we could get a quick coin off of it.
yeah, that would work too.
I'm in disguise as a bandit, so you would have to be the one bullshitting unless you're disguising as a bandit too.
I could bullshit them.
Could you?
What?
Could you? I'm not gonna point any directional things, but Pevridge Farm does remember apparently. Even though nobody believed you.
People believe me, okay?
Name one.
The wizard girl. I forgot her name.
She literally called you out on it.
Yeah, but initially.
No, she didn't.
Well, don't tell such outlandish tales and you should be fine.
See?
Someone should roll deception.
I think I did roll deception for that, didn't I?
Yeah, you just
Yes.
did bad.
For this lie?
No.
Yes.
It worked at first, but then you kept going.
Yeah.
Just roll more. Let God decide.
So now what can we do?
You can visit a bit the wild, do I don't know, small walk, few days.
Well, I was saying, do we have enough people to do something? Like, can...
Yeah, we're free now, so
Can we go like exploring?
Yeah.
I would like to, there's no bounties here, are there?
No, I think there's no more bounties. Except for the foul-grained snake guy, but
You following me?
Sus.
Okay, I'm exiting the room.
There's a horse. Didn't we have horses?
yes, you guys have riding horses. It's what
Forgot about that.
helps you move faster.
Oh, I thought we were just really fast.
No, 90 bought horses for the whole team.
Oh, I thought Naruto.
Oh,
ran
let's
everywhere.
go!
I've never actually seen like this entire outpost.
Is there any
There's a
particular reason
catapult.
you're hanging out on the catapults on the wall?
Yes, I have not explored this area.
So Amon's just walking along the top walls of the fort.
Yes, I'm exploring.
Kit yips at me to show me.
Why is Kit telling on me?
Because you're sus as fuck.
I'm just having fun, okay?
Are you having fun inspecting their fort? And all their rooms and stuff?
Yes. Okay, I'm
And
done.
how does this make you feel, Svelana and Alec, to know that your fort is being meticulously skimmed over by a random party member?
Well, we have nothing to hide. As long as he doesn't take anything.
Alright, cool. At least you're cool with it.
I'm just learning the area. We defended this place at one point, you know?
So, you defend someone's home. And then,
Yes.
that person... Actually, someone defends your home. Because they defended your home, that person's like, well, I defended it once, and they just start walking around your house. Checking your attic. Checking some bedrooms. Just, getting a feel for the place. Because
Well,
they defended it, so,
it's
just to put that in perspective for you.
it's just looking at their defenses.
And their storeroom. And their stable.
Maybe.
And their other storeroom.
So are you guys heading out or not? Or what do you
No.
do?
I'm gonna
No.
start heading out. To go make sure there ain't no trouble while we wait for our, By the way, did anyone pay for the beer order? Or the alcohol order? Or are we just gonna pay whenever it gets here?
You can pay now. So how about 4 kegs?
Is that like a normal, what you would call a normal shipment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 8 silver. So
Oh,
2
that's actually
silver
really
each.
cheap.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap.
I guess I'll pay for half of it.
Okay.
So that's what, 4 silver for the rest of it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I'll do it since nobody else is volunteer.
You have your order of ale.
Cool. What about the potion seller?
He's not here. He's at a different place.
Yeah. We never ordered anything though.
Mm-mm. I mean, if he wanted to, now would be the time because we have 3 days to wait on the alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to visit the potion trader?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You go visit the potion trader. It's a day away. What do you want to buy?
Let's go. Where
Potions.
can we look at his inventory?
Same place as usual.
Oh,
The archives.
Exactly. Do you know what we want to buy? Did you have an idea coming there?
No, I don't.
It's under alchemical items, right?
Yeah. So Boken welcomes you and says, "Hey, yes, thank you
Hola.
for the fangberries again.
Of course.
Do you need anything?
Mm,
Can make
you
potions?
say
Okay.
hola to Boken?
I did.
I can make poisons too,
True.
and bombs, and elixirs. What do you want?
So what's better, a healing potion or a healing elixir?
Do you mean an elixir of life?
Yes.
Well, the elixir is a bit longer to go down, but it fortifies your body, you know, for a while. And the healing potion just heals you.
Okay.
Elixir sounds useful.
So, do you want to buy anything?
Can I buy an alchemist fire?
Sure, sure.
Would these would not expire after a day, right?
No, they don't.
Oh. How much are they?
3 gold. Or a lesser one. Moderate at level 3 is 10 gold. It deals 2d8 fire damage, 2 splash fire damage, and 2 persistent fire damage.
How much damage do the ones that Yawnes makes?
Yawnes is half. 1d8, 1 persistent, and 1 splash.
Oh.
I make my ones for free and run every day.
Mm-hmm.
So he sells potions for 1 gold less, or what?
Yes. Yes, you have still the 25% discount.
I'll get 3 minor healing potions. That's 9 gold.
Okay. Do you want poisons? Poisons are good. They kill enemies faster.
Maybe a poison. What kind of poisons are available?
Let me see. Let me see what poison I can pull up.
What is that noise?
It was me, sorry.
alchemical items. Alchemical poisons. Level 1. 1 to 3. So he shows you this is some arsenic. See, you put it in food or drink, and you poison someone you don't like. And for example, this guy, and he points to Amon, for example. Hey, for example, you get some arsenic in his food, and you let do, and then he with a bit of luck, he dies. Would you like that?
Why'd he pick me? He doesn't like me.
Hey, it could be anyone.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Can it be used in combat also, or is it just for?
No, it has to be ingested. You know.
Oh. Yeah, I'll buy one.
And look, I also have this. Look, it's called blue dragonfly poison. It's quite rare. And it's the same thing. You ingest it.
Which is the strongest of the two?
Well, it's not the same thing, you know. They have different effects. The blue dragonfly poison is more like you want your target to be softened, but arsenic, it's like you wanna kill them, you know.
Oh, I'll take the arsenic then.
Okay, 1 arsenic coming right up. 3 gold pieces, and for you, let's make it 22 silver pieces.
Okay.
You have some belladonna as well if you want, but it's a bit more expensive. Same thing, you put in food, drink. I also have some poisons, you know, you for example, there's someone in a room, okay? A closed room, they're sleeping. What do? You break one vial of this poison, you just spread it around, and then you close the door, and the cloud, they're in the cloud, and they're in poison, and they get poisoned like this. It's nice, eh?
Sure, that sounds useful.
Okay. And you have bombs as well. Do you like bombs? I'm sure this guy likes bombs, and he points to Yawnes.
Yeah, I do like bombs, but I craft my own.
Ah, very good. A fellow alchemist, then.
Yeah.
Do you have all you need? Can I interest you in some formulas?
You
No?
might.
Oh, yeah.
You might. Okay, breaking character for a second. I'm gonna see what formulas he has for sale.
Yes, he has any formula for level 1 to 3. He can help you out.
I'll go look for them. I opened up the rules.
And then while you're looking at his stuff, he goes to Eru and he's like, "Ah, yeah, and you, fair lady, do you have some interests here?
I
Apart from potions?
I already bought some potions.
Yes, do you want something else, maybe?"
No.
He's
Wait,
like,
how much were the alchemist fires again?
Yeah, it was just letting my compadres browse. That's all.
22 silvers.
22. Wasn't that for the poison? Or was that like...
Oh, wait. Wait. Actually, Alchemist Fire. Okay, the lesser ones would be 22 silver, and the Alchemist Fire Moderate, the superior version, is 75 silver.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to buy a lesser acid flask formula.
Lesser, you could buy the... Hold on. You could buy the Moderate. I think it's level 3. You are an alchemist level 3 now. You can craft level 3 items.
Well, let's also get the lesser one.
Okay. Let me see the formulas for calculating price.
I could totally get some snake oil, but I won't. Snake oil actually works here.
What does snake oil do?
In real life or in the game?
In the game.
The symptoms from a disease will disappear.
Oh.
So it's like a cure.
No, it's like a painkiller.
I think you may need that for the head at some point.
Creating my own snake oil.
Okay, so a level 1 formula is 1 gold, and a level 3 formula is 3 gold. Oh, damn, it's not expensive.
Isn't it? I thought the formula that I wanted was 3 gold. The acid flask.
The formulas are less expensive than...
Okay, so I'm seeing the item itself. Okay, gotcha. I'm trying to look at all of them, but it's such a big list. Such a text dump.
By the way, since you leveled up to level 3, you should have some free formulas to pick up as well. Something to think on for next session.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I want to buy a formula for journey bread. I feel like that might become important.
Journey bread?
Yep.
What is that?
Crafting food, everybody. Each piece of journey bread equals food for a day, but we need to eat some real food and drink real water for like once a week before we become immune to journey bread.
Okay.
My alarm clock. What does sulfur bomb do?
Sulfur bomb. This is an uncommon one, so...
We got a perception nerf.
No, on this one.
Oh, so we only ask the common ones to purchase. Well, if you only ask commons, I might as well filter only for commons.
Be right back. I just gotta step away.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get the acid flask moderate. I'll get the alchemist's fire moderate. So be prepared, guys. You're gonna get dealt more damage.
Gonna be throwing fire. Do you want some mutagens too? Because
I
feel
do
like
want
an
some
umbra
mutagens.
right now.
I do want some mutagens. So I'll get a bestial mutagen moderate, a juggernaut mutagen moderate,
He's spending his gold before he dies.
so yeah, let's go. And I think that's gonna be it. So how much gold does
That's-
that tally?
So that's 4 level 3 formulas, right?
Yeah, and the one level 1.
So that's 13 gold.
13 gold.
Feels OP. You can buy so many formulas. And
Yeah.
Well, I've been saving.
Are we supposed to have this much money?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I might have missed some money. So I might have lost some coins on the road. That
I think there was a chest or something at some point that we didn't check the area. And we left something behind.
Alright, what'd I miss?
Nothing. We're just finishing up our purchases. By the way, I bought 2. Maybe I should buy 3. I don't know if we'll get a chance to come back here. I wanted 3 of the like smaller alchemist fires and 1 large one, or 1 medium. I think you said it was.
Yeah, that's gonna be expensive though.
Yeah, it's like 14 gold, I think.
More than that, I think.
14? I'd say
Is
it seems
the-
Yeah,
low.
you said 22 silver for the.
For the lesser one, yeah.
Yeah, so 2 of the lesser. Maybe I'll add in a third. Let me do 2 of the lesser.
Okay.
And 1 of the moderate.
So it's like so 75 servers and 22. That's gonna be so 11 gold and 9 silver.
Just imagining these two walking through the alchemist shop with a fucking, like, cart. I want this one.
Yeah.
And I want this
Oh.
one. I definitely want this one. And this one is definitely, yeah, it's perfect. Sparkly. I want this one.
Okay, so I want 3 then. It'd be 14 gold and 1 silver.
Okay.
And I am ready to go, I think. I have the poison, I have fire, I have... What is...
What is what?
Can we see the
Potion
world
of
map?
Blur.
Or are we coming back to the outpost?
I'm adding the formulas to the formula book. So if we could wait a little bit, that would be quite perfect for me. Oh, do I lose the ability to craft a moderate one? The lesser flasks if I have the moderate formula?
No, you don't lose the ability.
I don't. Okay, so I'll just have 2 separate alchemist's fire, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Does it cost more to craft the larger one?
It would, but I use infused reagents on my daily preparations, so
Yeah.
to me it doesn't, but it usually would. If I want to craft them without using infused reagents, it will cost more materials.
Well.
Oh.
I think you guys are ready. And
Nope.
I think it's a good moment to stop. For next time, next time, let's try to get everyone so that we can do the Stag Lord.
Yes.
Which it was originally planned today, but Nighty had an
Family emergency.
Exactly, a family emergency.
Yeah, no, sounds good. Same time.
We'll see. I still have to ask Nighty. Yawnes, you free next week?
I might be, but a little bit later.
Okay. What time?
Around 5 my time.
So 8,
So
6.
should be 6 your time, yeah.
So an hour later. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll have to ask Nighty. Hale, Kitty, you fine with it?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just put it in the server somewhere.
Yeah, of course I will. I just have to ask Nighty. She can.
Sounds good.